Ekperepe Ekpo, contested and won in 2007 the House of Representatives seat for Abak Etim Ekpo Ika Federal Constituency in the National Assembly. While in the Green Chambers, he was appointed Deputy Chairman, House Committee on Industry. He also served as the House Committee on the House Committees of Customs, National Security and Intelligence, Power and Niger Delta Affairs, amongst other assignments. Honorable Ekperepe Ekpo, with an extensive background in law, will serve as the Minister of State Gas in the Federal Ministry of Petroleum Resources. Ministerial designate from Anambra State. Barrister Uju Ken Ohanenye is an investor, philanthropist, and humanitarian who was born on the 23rd of December 1978. She hails from Oka South, local government area of Anambra State. Her academic journey took her to the Nnamdi Azikiwe University in Oka, where she earned a Bachelor of Law degree. The barrister is known for establishing the Kenuj Shower of Love Foundation, which is nationally renowned for its humanitarian activities. She is also the chairperson of Kenuj Investment Limited, a company with diverse commercial interests, including real estate. Barrister Ohanenye will serve as the Minister of Women Affairs. Minister designate from Adamawa State, Professor Tahir of Nigeria and Officer of the Order of the Niger, OON, was born on the 7th of July, 1954 in Michika, Adamawa State. He obtained his bachelor's degree in law from Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria and followed it up with master's and doctorate degrees from the University of Warwick in the United Kingdom. In 2005, Professor Maman was appointed Deputy Director General of the Kano campus of the Nigerian Law School and later became the school's Director General. He was in the employment of the University of Maiduguri in different capacities between 1985 and 2001. The Senior Advocate of Nigeria is also a recipient of the National Honor, OON. As a former Vice Chancellor of Bayes University in Abuja and a former member representing the Northeast on the board of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, he will serve the nation as the Minister of Education. At this juncture, the first batch of 5 ministers designate will take their oaths of office, after which each minister designate will shake the hand of His Excellency Mr. President in a photograph.
Now we be the voice of the people. Citizen FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Yeah. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy.
Yes, welcome once again to the official swearing-in ceremony for the newly appointed ministers designate, whose portfolios were announced last Wednesday by President Bola Tinubu. The first batch of about 1,000, they are currently taking their oath of office. Now includes the Minister for Justice and Attorney General, Minister for Education, Minister for Women Affairs, Minister for State Gas, and a host of others currently taking their oath of office now. And we have about 35 other ministers designate to take their oath of office. And before then, we told you that over 45 of them had completed their documentation as at yesterday, and at the well-attended ceremony inside the banquet hall of the presidential villa, which is currently going on now, invited guests for the occasion. And we also have others who are yet to take yet to take their oath of office. Nyesom Wike, who's appointed Minister of the FCT, and we also have others too. And a quick look at the list shows that, okay, yes, the swearing in is still going on. 10 ministers are from the Northwest. The Northeast has 6 ministers. The North Central and Southwest have 8 and 9 ministers, respectively, while the Southeast and South have 5 each for now. Well, we have a full list of the ministers who will make possible, but let's go back to the presidential villa as the swearing in continues.
Republic of Nigeria, so help me God.
Citizen FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people. Citizen FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Yeah. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Citizen FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people. Citizen FM Abuja. Now we be the voice of the people.
Thank you for staying tuned. It's still Citizen FM 93.7. It's a special live broadcast of the swearing-in ceremony of the new ministers, currently going on inside the banquet hall of the presidential villa here in Abuja. The first batch of ministers have already taken their oath of office and are currently signing the register now. The full list of ministers, 47 of them, Minister of Communication, Innovations and Digital Economy, Minister of State, Environment. The ministry is now known as Ministry of Environment. We also have a Minister of Finance, and the Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Minister of Power, Minister of State, Health and Social Welfare, Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Minister of Tourism, Minister of Transportation, and the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. We also have the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Minister of State, Labor and Employment. She just signed the register now in Kirukawe, Georgia. We also have Minister of Women Affairs. She also has signed the register. She's taken her oath of office, Uju Kennedy. We have Minister of Works, David Umahi, former governor of Ebonyi State, former senator, is here to take his oath of office. And we have Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, that's Festus Keyamo, former Minister of State and Labor. We have Minister of Youth, Abubakar Momo, who has been moved to Minister of the Niger Delta Affairs. There's Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Betta Edu, here to take the oath of office. We also have Minister of States for Gas, that's Ekperikpe Ekbo, a former lawmaker in the House of Representatives. And I think we are done with the first batch of the swearing in. We will go to the second batch any moment from now. Please stay tuned.
Your problem is my problem, and my joy is your joy.
The second batch of 5 ministers designate to soon take their oaths of office begin with the minister designate from Bauchi State, Dr. Mohammed Ali Pate, a distinguished figure in the global public health arena, was born on the 6th of September 1968 in Misau local government area of Bauchi State. He studied medicine and surgery at Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria. He worked at the institution's teaching hospital from 1990 to 1991 before moving to the British Medical Research Council laboratories in the Gambia. He would further advance his medical training in the United States, where he completed a residency in internal medicine in 1998, as well as a fellowship in infectious diseases at the University of Rochester in New York. He holds an American board certification in both internal medicine and infectious diseases. Additionally, Dr. Pate possesses an MBA, Health Sector Concentration from Duke University in the US, as well as a master's degree in Health System Management from the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine in the United Kingdom. He has made significant contributions to global health and disease eradication efforts around the world. He will serve as the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare. Also from Bauchi State, Minister Designate, His Excellency Ambassador Yusuf Maitama Tuga, was born on the 12th of March, 1967. He was elected as a member of the House of Representatives from 2007 to 2011, representing Gamawa Federal Constituency in Bauchi State. He studied at the United States International University in Missouri, as well as the University of Bath and the University of Cambridge, both in the United Kingdom, focusing on international relations and security. He was most recently appointed as the ambassador to Germany in August 2017. He will serve as the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Minister-designate from Bayelsa State, Senator Heineken Lokpobiri was born on the 3rd of March, 1967. He obtained a law degree in 1994 from the River State University of Science and Technology in Port Harcourt. He is an expert in environmental rights and law, and also holds a doctoral degree from Leeds Beckett University in the United Kingdom in 2015. He served recently as the Minister of State for Agriculture and Rural Development from 2015 to 2019. Prior to this, Senator Lokpobiri represented Bayelsa West Senatorial District in the 6th and 7th Senate and served in various Senate committees, including Sports, Public Accounts, Police Affairs, Niger Delta Development, and Millennium Development Goals. He will serve as the Minister of State, Oil in the Ministry of Petroleum Resources. Minister-designate from Benue State, Professor Joseph Utsef, born in Buruku local government area of Benue State on the 2nd of December, 1980. Professor Utsef holds a bachelor's degree in civil engineering, as well as a master's and PhD in water resources and environmental engineering from the University of Nsukka of Nigeria, Nsukka, in 2007 and 2011, respectively. He has been a lecturer in the Federal University of Agriculture, Makurdi, since 2006. He served recently as the Commissioner for Water Resources and Environment in Benue State between 2017 and 2018, as well as Rector, Federal Polytechnic, Wanune in Benue State until this appointment. He will serve as the Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation. Minister-designate from Borno State, Distinguished Senator Abubakar Kyari, CON, was born on the 15th of January 1963 and served as the immediate past acting national chairman of the largest political party in Africa, the governing All Progressives Congress. He was the senator representing Borno North Senatorial District at the 8th and 9th National Assembly from 2015 until his resignation in April 2022. He attended the University of Tennessee Martin campus in the United States, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in business administration with a focus on economics in 1986. Thereafter, in 1989, he attended the Webster University in St. Louis, Missouri for his master's in business administration with a focus on finance. At various times, he was the Commissioner for Urban and Rural Water Supply, Commissioner for Education, Commissioner for Home Affairs, and Commissioner for Information, as well as Commissioner of Works in Borno State. This recipient of the national honor of the Commander of the Order of the Niger CON, will serve as the Minister of Agriculture and Food Security. The second batch of 5 ministers designate are kindly asked to please step forward to take their oaths of office, following which they will take a photograph with His Excellency Mr. President, please looking into the camera. Thank you.
Abuja, now we be the voice of the people. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Make we join our hearts to build a nation of our dream. Citizen FM, Citizen FM. Yeah. Your problem is my problem and my joy is your joy. Epa! Wake up. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this
is your station.
Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
Yes, we have the second batch of the ministers designate taking their oath of office now. We have Dr. Ali Pati, who is the coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare. Is also among the 5. We also have from Bauchi State Ambassador Yusuf Tega, who is the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Also in that batch, we have Anikin Okuburi. He is a former lawmaker. He is the Minister of State for Oil. And from Benue State, too, we have Professor Joseph Otsev, who will serve as Minister for Water Resources. Then we also have Abubakar Kyari, the immediate past chairman of the APC. He is also to serve as the Minister for Agric and Natural Resources. The 5 of them are taking their oath of office now, and after that they will have a photograph with the president. Before we go to the next set of lawmakers, it's still the official
voice of a new generation. And this
is your station.
Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
Abuja.
Wake up. Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this
is your station.
Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
Yes, you're welcome to the live transmission of the swearing-in ceremony of the ministers at the presidential villa, currently going on now in Abuja. And while we wait for the ministers to have an handshake, that's Dr. Ali Pate, they're having an handshake with the president after taking his oath of office. We also saw Enikin Lokpobri also having an handshake with the president. Professor Joseph Ustav took his oath of office and is signing the register, official register, and then also working toward the president, having an handshake with the president. We also have Abubakar Kyari signing the register and working towards the president. Before then, this is actually not the first time we have this kind of ceremony in this republic, in the Fourth Republic. I remember in 1999 when we started the Fourth Republic, and we had the president, then General Olusegun Obasanjo. He also did this on the 30th of June 1999 when he swore in 47-member cabinet at a ceremony also held in Abuja. We also had powerful, very prominent politicians then. Sule Lamido, for example, was named the foreign minister, while we had Lieutenant General Theophilus Danjuma, who took the portfolio of the defense ministers. So that was it. In 2003 too, in Obasanjo's second term, that was on July the 17th, the president then, General Olusegun Obasanjo, swore in his cabinet. And we also we have a caller here. Let's hear. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, I think we lost that. Well, you can call us on 0818-2222-205 or 0818-2222-206. Or, in the alternative, you can call us on 0903-2222. 0903-2229-797. Well, we're back to the presidential villa where we go for the third batch of the ministers.
Each citation. Thank you. We now commence with the third batch of 5 ministers designate to have their citations read. Minister designate from Cross River State, Dr. Betta Edu, was born on the 27th day of October, 1986. This young medical doctor served as the Commissioner of Health in Cross River State and most recently served as the National Women Leader of the governing All Progressives Congress. She previously served as the National Chairman of the Nigeria Health Commissioners Forum, trained at the University of Calabar, as well as the London School of Hygiene and Tropical Medicine. She has played a pivotal role in the development of the health sector in the country, and now she will serve as the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation. Also from Cross River State is Minister Designate Senator John Owaneno, who was born on the 4th day of June in 1966 and has represented the Senatorial District of Cross River State in the 8th Assembly. He holds a Master of Science degree in Demography, as well as a Bachelor of Science degree in Sociology from the University of Calabar, where he graduated as the best student in 1988. An accomplished educationist, farmer, philanthropist, and politician, he also lectured for 7 years at the University of Calabar in Cross River State between 1991 and 1997. He will serve as the Minister of Sports. Minister Designate from Delta State. A man who is very well known, Barrister Festus Keyamo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, was born on the 21st day of January in 1970. He hails from Ughelli, Delta State. He obtained a Bachelor of Law degree from Ambrose Ali University in Ekpoma in 1992 and was called to the bar in 1993. He began his career at Ghani Fawahinmi Chambers as a Youth Corps member and remained there until he formed Festus Keyamo Chambers in 1995. He was the Director of Strategic Communications and Public Affairs in the APC Presidential Campaign Council 2019, as well as the spokesperson and Director of Public Affairs of the Tinubu Shetima 2023 APC Presidential Election Campaign Council. During the immediate past administration, he served as the Minister of State for Labor and Employment. Barrister Festus Keyamo is a recipient of the National Award of the Commander of the Order of the Niger, CON. He will serve as the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development. Minister Designate from Ebonyi State, His Excellency Senator David Umahi was born on the 25th day of July in 1963 from Ohaozara local government area of Ebonyi State. He was the governor of the state from 2015 to 2023, having previously served as the deputy governor of the state from 2011 to 2015. He is the deputy leader of the 10th Senate representing Ebonyi South Senatorial District, a civil engineer who worked with construction giants before setting up his own engineering firm. His tenure as governor of Ebonyi State was known for landmark infrastructural and economic development across the state. Among others, he constructed ring roads connecting the major roads to the 4 neighboring states and communities, for which he has received numerous awards. He was the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum from 2015 to 2023, and also co-chairman of the Southern Governors Forum from 2017 to 2023. He is a recipient of the prestigious national honor of Commander of the Order of the Niger, CON. He will serve as the Minister of Works. Minister Designate from Edo State, Honorable Engineer Abubakar Momo was born on the 27th day of November in 1959. He was a 2-time member of the House of Representatives, representing Etsako Federal Constituency from 2003 to 2007, and then once again from 2011 to 2015. The University of Benin trained chemical engineer, holds 2 master's degrees in public administration and engineering. He has worked as a classroom teacher and trainee engineer at Gulf Oil Company, now known as Chevron, in Escravos, Wari, Delta State, before his political career. He will serve as the Minister of Niger Delta Development. At this juncture, I humbly request that the 5 ministers designate named step forward to take their oaths of office, following which they shall share a photograph with His Excellency, Mr. President, looking into the camera. Thank you.
Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this
is your station.
Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
Yes, the third set of ministers there about to take their oath of office. 5 of them in the third batch. We have Dr. Betta Edu, who is a Minister for Humanitarian Affairs from Cross River State. There's also from Cross River State, John Eno, who has been assigned the portfolio of the Sports Minister. From Delta State, Festus Keyamo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, also heading to the Ministry of Aviation and Aerospace Development. From Ebonyi State, former Governor of Ebonyi State and former lawmaker David Umahi is going to be the Minister of Works. And from Edo State, Abubakar Momo, Niger Delta Development. The 5 of them are currently taking their oath of office, and after this, they will proceed, like others before them, to have an handshake with Mr. President.
Citizen FM.
Abuja.
Wake up. Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this
is your station.
Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
Welcome once again to the live transmission of the ministerial swearing-in ceremony here in Abuja. And as we wait for the third batch of ministers to complete their oath-taking ritual, let's go back to history. I was talking about the ministerial swearing-in over the year, and at least in the Fourth Republic. In 2003, during the second tenure of President Olusegun Obasanjo, precisely on the 17th of July 2003, the president then swore in a new cabinet, which also had some very notable name. The then World Bank Vice President Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was named Finance Minister. We also had Oluyemi Adeniji, a career diplomat, was also named as Foreign Affairs Minister. Also, we had the former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Kwankwaso, was also assigned the defense portfolio, and former governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, was sworn in as Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, and that was in 2003. And in 2007, when the former governor of Katsina State became the president, Musa Yar'Adua, in 2007, he also inaugurated his cabinet on the 26th of August, same year, 2007. Yes, back to the villa, we can see Dr. Betta Edu just having an handshake with the president after completing the formalities of the swearing-in ceremony. John Eno, Minister of Sports Development, has just done his and is walking straight to the president. Yes, that is having an handshake with the president and smiling for the cameras. We are also, yes, we can see Festus Keyamo, Senior Advocate, also completing his documentation after taking his oath of office as Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development. Festus Keyamo just had an handshake with the president, 2 hands and a bow and a smile, and is also walking away. The last but not least is the former governor of Ebonyi State, former lawmaker Dave Umahi, who has also been assigned the Minister of Works. He's also finished his documentation and is also walking majestically towards the president, also with a smile and a bow and click cameras. And there we have it. That's for this third batch. Okay, yes, we have one other person here. That's Abubakar Momo, who is also completing his documentation. Abubakar Momo is also a former lawmaker and is also from Edo State. He's completed his and is walking also straight to the president, stretched hand, a bow and a smile. And that's it. And we are done with this batch of ministers. So we await the next batch of 5 ministers. That means 15 ministers have so far taken the oath of office.
Designate to have their citations read commences with the minister designate from Ekiti State. Honorable Oladele Henry Alake was born on the 6th day of October 1956 and holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Political Science and a Master's of Mass Communication from the University of Lagos. A seasoned media and political strategist of over 4 decades, he is a fellow and former vice president of the Nigerian Guild of Editors. Honorable Alake served as the Commissioner of Information and Strategy in Lagos State from 1999 to 2007 and was responsible for projecting, publicizing, and sensitizing Lagosians and the nation on all Lagos State government policies, programs, and projects. He was, before entering the public service, an editor and member of the editorial board at Concord Press Nigeria Limited, while also serving as a special advisor to the late, great Chief MKO Abiola of blessed memory. Until his appointment as a minister of the Federal Republic, he was most recently special advisor to His Excellency Mr. President on special duties, communication, and strategy. He will serve as the Minister of Solid Minerals Development. Minister Designate from Enugu State, Chief Uche Jeffrey Naji was born on the 16th day of June in 1963 in Nkanu West local government of Enugu State. Chief Naji holds a bachelor's degree in biochemistry and microbiology from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. A very successful private sector player, he is also the Chief Executive Officer and founder of Signal Nigeria Limited, with commercial interests spanning construction and marine services. He is also a director of companies with interests in hydropower generation, crude oil pollution control, medical equipment, rice processing, as well as manufacturing. Chief Naji is a member of the Nigeria Association of Commerce, Industries, Mines, and Agriculture, NASIMA, a member of the Nigeria-Japan Chamber of Commerce, and a member of the Microbiology Association of Nigeria. He will serve as the Minister of Innovation, Science, and Technology. Minister-designate from Gombe State, Distinguished Senator Saidu Ahmed Alkali, was born on the 12th day of February 1969 in Duku, Borno State. He obtained a Bachelor of Science degree in economics from the University of Maiduguri and worked postgraduate with the Duku Local Government Council before later joining the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. He is a three-term senator representing Gombe North Senatorial District, serving between 2007 and 2023. The distinguished senator was also a commissioner for information in Gombe State from 2008 to 2010. He will serve as the Minister of Transportation. Minister-designate from Imo State, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anite, hails from Oguta local government area of Imo State and is an accomplished professional with expertise in banking, finance, human resource management, information and communications technology, treasury management, and public administration. She graduated with a bachelor's degree in medicine and a bachelor's degree in surgery from the University of Benin. In her role as the Commissioner of Finance and Coordinating Commissioner of the Economy in Imo State, she supervised multiple ministries. She served also as a member of the Presidential Advisory Council. She will serve as the Minister of Industry, Trade, and Investment. Minister-designate from Jigawa State, His Excellency Mohammed Badaru Abubakar was born on the 29th day of September 1962 and served as the Executive Governor of Jigawa State from 2015 to 2023. He is a graduate of accounting from the Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria. He served as the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Fertilizer and Gas, as well as the chairman of the Presidential Committee on Non-Oil Economic Development during the immediate past administration of His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari. The former executive governor has an extensive record of experience in the private sector, a renowned industrialist who served as the chairman and president of a number of chambers of commerce. He is the CEO of the Talamis Group of Industries. His Excellency Mohammed Abubakar is a recipient of the prestigious National Award of the Commander of the Order of the Niger, CON, and also an alumnus of the National Institute of Policy and Strategic Studies, MNI. He will serve as the Minister of Defense. At this juncture, I respectfully call upon the ministers designate whose citations have been read to step forward to take their oaths of office.
Wake up. Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this
is your station.
Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
The next set of ministers about to take their oath of office, 5 of them from Ekiti State. We have Dele Alake, who is now the Minister of Solid Mineral Development. From Enugu State, we have Uche Naji. He is now also the Minister of Innovation, Minister for Innovation, Science and Technology. And from Gombe State, Saidu Alkali has been assigned the Minister of Transportation. And also from Imo State, Dr. Doris Anite, Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment. She is the minister there. And from Jigawa State, former governor of that state, Mohammed Abubakar, would now be the Minister of Defense. So you have the 5 of them there taking their oath of office now. After that, they will proceed to have a handshake with the president. It's still a live transmission from the presidential villa of the ministers who were ministers designate until a few moments ago. They are now ministers. Those of them that have taken their oath of office. And this is coming to you straight from our studios here in Citizen FM 93.7.
Abuja.
Wake up. Reach out. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this
is your station.
Talk Radio 93.7 Citizen FM.
Yes, still Citizen FM 93.7. Live transmission from the presidential villa. The ministers designate taking their oath of office, and I expect it to be formally today. The history in 2007, as I was saying, when President Yaradua took over office, on the 26th of August, President Yaradua named his cabinet and also swore in members of his cabinet. That was 2 months after his inauguration, and we also had some members of the opposition party at cabinet. 2011, when President Goodluck Jonathan also took over the mantle of leadership at the federal level. On the 21st of August, the president swore in ministers, and we had Dr. Shamsuddin Usman as Minister of National Planning, Mines and Steel, and we also had Labaran Mako, Minister of Information. We also had Mohammed Bello, and that was batch A. President Goodluck had batch A and batch B ministers. In the second batch, we had second batch B ministers that were also sworn in. I think 12 of them that were returned to their post. So that was how it was during the tenure of President Goodluck Jonathan. And in 2015, remember when President Muhammad Buhari took over the mantle of leadership. Back to the villa, yes, we can see the ministers are having a handshake with the president. Yes, Mohammed Abubakar has just done that. We can see Dr. Doris Anite signing the register now and proceeding to have an handshake with the president. Dr. Doris Anite is from Imo State. She is a Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. She just had an handshake with the president there for the cameras. And we also have Mohammed Abubakar, former governor of Jigawa State, governor for 8 years, 2015 to 2023. And he is signing the register, completing the protocol. Yes, he does that and smiles, and that's it. The president smiles back and waves. So officially, Mohammed Abubakar is now the Minister of Defense. So I think we're done with that batch of the ministers. Next batch comes up now. Don't go away, still live transmission from Citizen FM 93.7.
5 ministers designate to have their citations read, with Minister Designate from Kano State, Alhaji Abdullahi Muhammad Gwazo, born on the 23rd day of September in 1960 in Koya Getso in Kano State. He holds a bachelor's degree in science from Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria in 1988. He would go on to develop a career in politics where he was thrice elected chairman of Gwazo Local Government Council between 1991 and 2007. He served as the deputy governor of Kano State between 2007 and 2011 and was a pioneer member of the Board of Trustees of the All Progressives Congress. Abdullahi Gwazo will serve as the Minister of State for Housing and Urban Development. Also from Kano State, Minister Designate Dr. Mahmoud Maria was born on the 15th day of January 1978. She studied medicine and surgery at Bayero University in Kano and later advanced her education to become a consultant in family medicine at the Aminu Kano Teaching Hospital. She is a consultant in family medicine with over 20 years of experience in the field. Dr. Maria is also a member of the National Postgraduate Medical College and the West African College of Physicians. She was appointed Commissioner for Higher Education in Kano State in 2020. In that role, she oversaw the upgrade of the state's tertiary education system, for which she has received numerous awards. She is renowned as a strong advocate for women empowerment and girl education. This seasoned administrator will serve as the Minister of State for the Federal Capital Territory. Minister Designate from Katsina State, Alhaji Ahmed Musa Dangiwa, was born on the 10th day of February 1963 and holds a bachelor's and master's degree in architecture from Ahmadu Bello University in Zaria. He also holds a master's in business administration from the same institution. During his 5-year term at the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria from April 2017 to April 2022, he championed historic reforms that helped to reposition the nation's foremost mortgage bank on the path of transparency, profitability, efficiency, and innovation, making a wider impact as a social housing delivery institution. He will serve as the Minister of Housing and Urban Development. Also from Katsina State, Minister-designate, Barrister Hanatu Musa Musawa. Was born on the first day of November in 1974. She possesses a multifaceted background as a lawyer, newspaper columnist, and an immediate past special advisor to His Excellency Mr. President on culture, entertainment, and economy. She served as the deputy spokesperson and Deputy Director of Public Affairs of the APC Presidential Campaign Council. She holds a degree in law from the University of Buckingham in the United Kingdom and took an additional postgraduate master's degree in the legal aspects of marine affairs from the University of Cardiff in Wales. She also has a postgraduate master's degree in oil and gas law from the University of Aberdeen. She will serve as the Minister for Art, Culture, and the Creative Economy. Minister-designate from Kebbi State, His Excellency Senator Abubakar Atiku Bagudu. Was born on the 26th day of December 1961. Distinguished Senator Bagudu was the executive governor of Kebbi State from 2015 to 2023. He holds a bachelor's degree in economics and a master's degree in banking and finance. He also possesses a master's degree in international affairs and economic policy management from the prestigious